Thanks for that. Thanks for knocking it out. Let's try this again. Go there. And photo. We're in photo mode. Before they attack me in another one of their big clusters. Where have you gone? You're there? Just chilling. Just chilling. Okay, we're in another battle. Help, run! Get away from these things. Right, let's put the team back together. Put you in the box. Are you another marked Pokemon? Are we getting... No, we finished our mark streak. Right, I do want to heal actually. Because Golduck is near you. No. And you. Well, that Roaring Moon's dead. Right, let's see whether we can get the infamous Roaring Moon to appear. This would be fantastic to end this sandwich on a Roaring Moon, I guess. Any extras we get now will probably go in Quick Balls, I think. But yes. I gotta just confirm that Hydreigon doesn't have like a Mega or a Gigantamax form. I don't think it has a Gigantamax form, right? Pretty sure it doesn't have a Mega. But we'll see. We will see. That's the normal one. But I'm happy we only need 2 more Paradox Mons. They are probably 2 of the hardest to find. Which is the problem that we don't really want to be dealing with. But whatever. If it was easy, we would do it more often, right? Come on, Roaring Moon, where are you? You look like a normal one. Let's just confirm that. Yes. You're normal. Come on. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't fly in this game. I can glide, but I can't fly. Oh no. So we are kind of torn between what's the best option of things to do now. Because we know very well that Dark... Well, I think Dark is going to be the better sandwich if we do return to that normal cave for the Roaring Moons. Because it will be Sableye, Sneasel, Zweilous. If we do Dragon, we get Gibbles, and they're in bunches of 5, as we said. That is not fun to deal with. So a lot spawning behind me again. But the thing is, in this cave, we're just not seeing enough Roaring Moons. I don't think. So it's still going to be a nightmare for me, whichever one I pick, right? Realistically. But at least in the other cave, technically there is Sneasel, there is Sableye. There are things like that we could get. But I feel like we're just not really seeing enough. If we're being perfectly honest. But this was the problem before with Roaring Moon. I think we just weren't ever seeing enough. That cave isn't as good as it once was. But we don't have anything we're weak to in there. That's the other side of it. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm going to go to that cave, you know. How long have we got left? We got 50. Oh, okay, we'll stick to this area. On the next sandwich, we'll go to that cave. I'm tempted to try a fighting sandwich next, if I'm honest. So if we did a fighting sandwich, we can go for what we were going for first. This Sliverwing. That one looks normal, yeah. That one's definitely normal. Right. Yeah, we'll do Sliverwing next. But we'll try Sliverwing again. We said that we were going to sort of not commit too heavily to one or the other. But let's have a look. This was a good little gliding spot. Oh no, that's a Dunsparce. We've finished the sandwich. We have finished the sandwich. Okay. Let's go back to the top again. Right, fighting is Pickle. Okay. I want to see how good or bad the fighting one is. That's the main reason why I'm going to go for fighting next. Pickles. And it'll be salty and spicy, fellas. That seems fair. That really does seem fair. Oh, yes, I also got to get some more flags. Maybe. Maybe. We will see. Right, let's go. But I am looking for any suggestions for streamers to name the current selection of shinies that we've got today after. They are Screamtail, Sandyshocks, Venomoth, Zwelos, Hydreigon, Bloodamane, Brute Bonnet, and Great Tusk. That is it so far. We've had a very, very good day, to say the least. Because this is the last day of streamer nicknames. We move on to probably drinks tomorrow. It's been the best, I think the broadest of the selections that I've been given. That's the best way I'd put it. I liked, let's just say, so yeah, we've had 8 shinies today. So I'm very happy with that. Which puts us on a grand total of, what, 83? I don't mind running and jumping in here. But I am a bit stumped on the best Roaring Moon spot. Watch me get a Machamp or Meditite. Yeah, this is why I was a bit skeptical here. Because of these. Both Pour Me. It's still not much different. I guess one positive is they appear in clusters. So they're a little bit more out of the way than the Venomoths, but still not great. Is that a shiny one? No. Okay. We're seeing things. But if we could get the Sliverwing first, it would be nice. I just want to get it over with, to be honest. Because at least if they're in clusters, they're not really going to get in my way as much. So you have a little more view. And there's a few, this area's quite nice, I think. And there is a few little Pawmies. Or Pawmots, or whatever they are. I know there's Hawlucha down there. So we may stick to this area then. Yeah, we'll just do a little rotation of the start area. But, you know us. We've probably run past one by now and missed it, even though they're giant moths. How have I not seen the giant moth? I think it's sort of like blue or purpley wings, right? I think. Probably wrong with that. It's weird doing this area without being attacked by endless amounts of iron hands, though. I'll be honest. As I say, I play Violet the most, and I see them a lot. Right. They are very similar. Right, let's go. Let's go. Get back. Yeah, we're just doing this little top area. Don't really think there's much more I can do to increase my odds anywhere else. It's a little bit nicer. So it just means we can sort of go right down to here. Probably go round this tree. See the endless Hawluchas. They are still spawning down here though. It's just that it's added Hawlucha to the table. It's not the worst, but not the best. Because Hawlucha's not the easiest thing to catch with my catching squad. But yeah, we'll leave the Hawlucha area alone. Keep going, keep on going. But what happens if we don't get all of the Paradox Pokemon? That's going to be the better question. Well, the reality is we're going to be very sad. I don't really know. I put a lot of faith that we could get them all with the new encounter numbers. Just for a little bit of fun, I thought we could actually get this done today. But Slitherwing doesn't want to make this easy. I actually think we could go down one more level actually. I think they were spawning down here, weren't they? And I don't think Hawlucha's here. Let's just keep going through this little area. Yeah, so they're spawning, yeah, with just the clusters. So this area is not terrible. We've got to kind of avoid too close to the rocks, I think. I think we went down here before, didn't we? We're back to me not wanting to sprint too much. Because everything spawns a little bit behind. And I could miss things, really. Probably have. But I don't mind it if it's behind me. I never saw it. I didn't miss it. It was never there. But if you could be shiny Slitherwing, we would really appreciate it. Because you would help us get to the end of this nightmare that is the Paradox. Oh wow, there's a lot of things here. Really is a lot of things here. Nothing helpful for me, but there's a lot. Keep going, go back to the top. Right. Oh, poor me. Why'd you have to be the same colour as the ground? I'm still a bit more interested in keeping the Golduck at the top here, you know. Just because I don't really know why. I want to make it a water type that we're facing, so. Right, anything spawn please? Not meta type. What about down this little way? I can see a Slitherwing, so that's nice. It's always nice when you see more. Is one happen to be shiny? I would be extra happy. But we know they don't go much further down here, so we don't need to go too much further. Right. Yeah, because then we hit Hawlucha land. We don't want a Hawlucha yet. Go back to the top. Back to the top. We will have to go through a little Hawlucha area, but yeah, this is a bit better than the Venomoths. It's not much, but I don't really know. It could be worse. Oh dear. It's very difficult to get the perfect outcome for these. But let's just hope. Hope is our best bet. Like, the bugs weren't too much better because we had low kicks that turn up where the Hawluchas are. So nothing's really easy with this thing. I think, as I said before, the Iron Moth was difficult more because it's quite difficult to see more than anything else. But that was Iron Moth. Okay. Let's jump and get away. What's over there? Oh, it's a Venomoth. Of course it's a Venomoth. The thing that shouldn't be spawning.